Hey YouTube, what's up? I have 4 apps to review. Let's get started. So the kind developer over at Nulana sent me these 4 apps for me to review that I want to show you guys. Let me go on and name off what these apps are. So I have Flexiglass, Launcher, Shortcuts, and NuKit. And especially with Flexiglass, is what you'll see here in a second, is that this is really good if you're switching from Windows to the Mac, especially Windows 7, because it really brings in some of those features that you have in Windows 7 that you don't have here on the Mac that I think some people would really miss. So let me go on and launch Flexiglass here. And when it launches up, you automatically have preferences. This does work with a mouse, like a Magic Mouse, or a trackpad, so like one that comes on the MacBook Pro, or a Magic trackpad. You can actually choose which keys you want to use and all this stuff, but we're not going to worry about that. So we're just going to close up this window. I have it set up to run in the background with a menu bar. You can choose it to have an icon in the dock or whatever you want to do, but it's really cool they give you this choice. Let me go on and launch up Safari for this demo. So here it is. It's loaded up some of my favorite websites. This one right here is my favorite. That's just me personally. So let me go on, and this window's too big. So I'm going to just adjust it by holding on Option and right-clicking, and I can adjust this just how I want it. So that's the size I want. And then, but I really want it over here, but no. And then like say, okay, well I want to snap it over here. I can snap that over there. I can say open up Amazon on this side, snap it over here. But now I'm comparing 2 websites. It's just pretty simple, and it just works. I can close out Amazon there, so now I just got Program94.com open. But my main issue with this entire feature is that whenever you pull it out, it doesn't actually go back to its regular size or what size it was before. So it's not a very big deal. You have a small 13-inch screen. It is a big deal if you're me. You have a 27-inch iMac, because then you've got these huge windows and you don't really need them that big. So I'm going to shrink this down here a little bit and pull it up. And I've actually come to really like this feature with this adjusting thing. Don't really care much for the snap feature, but I really like this move around feature because if you don't use this, you've actually got to click up here and move around. That's the only way you can move around. You can't just click here. I think it's really nice that you can do that. Another feature we have here is real zoom and real close. If I right click on the maximize button, it will actually go full screen, which is pretty cool. If I right click on it again, it will go small. And if I just click on it regularly with the primary click, it just goes like that, which isn't very useful. And as you know, if you just regularly primary click on the X button, it just puts it in the background pretty much with Mac OS X. And Windows users are used to whenever you click the X on your computer that it closes out that program. Well, you can actually right click on the X, and if you'll notice, the little orb that was under Safari is now gone. You don't have to worry about it, and it is now closed and quit, so it's not taking any of your system resources. I reopened it for the sake of the video. Next I have is Launcher. Launcher is kind of a replacement for Safari or for Spotlight, but not really, considering it doesn't do files, which really drives me crazy, but it does work. So I can actually open up Nulana here just by hitting Option space and hitting in, and it automatically knows because it's in here by default, and I can actually hit enter and open up Nulana.com right here, which is really neat. Say I'm going to quickly Google something, I can hold down Option space again and type in G for Google and then Program94. And now I just Google Program94. It's pretty easy. I can do the same thing with like Bing or other services. I can do like Wikipedia, I can do Wiki, and then I don't know, Steve Jobs. That's pretty much just Wikipedia to Steve Jobs. So it works pretty much that simple. There's not a lot to demo here, but it does pretty much work as advertised. You can actually change the shortcut, by the way, and you can add different things you want it to open. Just like this, you can add different search engines and things like that. Pretty easy. Close that out. Next thing I have is Shortcuts, which is actually one of my favorites here, which I actually haven't used this app too much because I've been using NuKit. But that's beside the point. Let me go and show you what it's like. So you can actually set this up to where, let's see here, I can do an application. So you can just pretty much set this up to however you want to. So I'm going to set Program94 in here, which I have a quick shortcut to that, put in with Typinator. So now I got Program94 in there, and I'm going to do Shift-Command-P. Shift-Command-P. And it's already taken, so it's pretty cool that it tells you. So I don't want to use that then. I'll use Shift-Option-Command-P. Option Control P. And then now when I hit Option Control P, it's going to automatically open up Program94.com, which is pretty cool, in your default browser. So it's not just Safari, it's your default web browser. You don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to close this out, and that's pretty much shortcuts. My favorite app in this entire suite is NuKit, because it provides everything except for the snaps features of a plexiglass. Actually, I forgot to quit plexiglass. Let me do that real quick. But it actually has all the features of a plexiglass and launcher and shortcuts all in one app for one price, which is just really great. It actually has some more features too with the dock features here, which I'm really not fond of adding these small features like this, but some people are. Some people really don't like a 3D dock, so go figure. So you can actually set this up to where, like, when I hit Shift Command G, now it's going to open up Google Chrome, because not all the time Safari works for me. Now I can hit Shift Command G. I don't have to worry about searching it in Spotlight, and sometimes Spotlight's slow. It quickly opens it up for me, and I'm good. I can actually go into Launcher here, and I can put in savers and actually start my screensaver, which is pretty cool. I can go YT and then Program 94, and you've seen all this. I just showed you all this. You can actually still move stuff around with Option. You cannot do the snap thing, which actually is not a heartbreaker to me in the least. But you still get the real zoom and stuff like that in the real quit or the real close, which is really nice. It actually doesn't close back though, so you actually gotta do it in this one, which does kind of drive me crazy. Going back to the preferences of this app here, you get all these preferences here. You can show when the caps lock is on the on state, which is pretty nice. I really like that. Automatically re-index applications. There's just a lot you can do here. You can adjust, the colors and everything and how this works. The real zoom, you can turn off things individually if you don't like that, and it just works. And I really like NuKit. It's my favorite because it provides the best of all of these apps, and it's for a fairly low price. Let me go on and show you what it's like. So actually, to show you this, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add a command. We're going to do application, and we'll select the app as App Store. I'm going to set the command as apps. So now when I hit this, go apps, and it actually didn't work like it was supposed to. That's cool. But you get to that was supposed to work. That was the epic fail on camera. But if I open up the App Store here, which was supposed to happen, it actually shows of Nulana's applications. You have NuKit, which is actually $14, which I do think is kind of high, but it's a lot better price considering the other apps that are in this bundle, which are $6.99, $7.99, even for Flexiglass, which I think is kind of high when you're paying a little bit less than double in some cases. Well, actually, and you get all of these apps. So I think it's a really great deal for NuKit. I really recommend you check it out in the Mac App Store. So thanks to Nulana for sending this over to me for review. I really enjoyed it. I really like, the ability to be able to move around apps and stuff just with the Option key. Let me try this one more time with the App Store because I feel like that I've failed miserably. So we're gonna try this one more time. We're just gonna do it this way though. We're gonna do Shift Command A. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna close this out. Hit Shift Command A, and there's the App Store. That didn't fail. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed reviewing this. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and vote on my giveaway on Program94.com. When you vote, it pretty much decides what you guys win when I reach 500 subscribers. So do you guys want a $10 iTunes gift card, a $10 Amazon gift card? You're not into the Amazon thing, or the iTunes thing. Do you want a hand-picked selection of apps, which will be worth a pretty penny, I would say, or the last thing, do you want a Minecraft account, which I really like Minecraft, so I recommend you check it out. If you haven't heard of it, it's great. But so those are your options. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to vote on the giveaway, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Program94, all that good jazz. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.